Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Lewis Pierce. If you don't know who I am the head coach consultant, known for you guy from the Client Magnet Launchpad. And in this video and in the videos that are coming, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of how to grow a highly profitable, highly enjoyable online coaching business. So for that reason, the first video or the first topic that I want to take you through today, I'm going to try and get through it in about 5 to 8 minutes. I want to take you through how I grew my coaching business from 0 clients and had over 500 come through my coaching business's doors over 2 years, sticking around and averaging about 75 clients consistently month after month. Now, the way I built my coaching business was slightly different to what was taught back then. I started my coaching business in 2017, 2018 was when I started my coaching business. I'd left the military. I was doing personal training. Personal training was ruining my life because it was just as time consuming as being in the service was. So I launched an online coaching business. And I was quite fortunate that my very first mentor, his method of growing a business, a coaching business, was very similar to what I actually needed and how I wanted my life to kind of look. And it's similar to the process that I teach and that I take my clients through now, right? And that is leveraging paid advertising. Now, I know what you're thinking, paid ads cost money. Yeah, I've spent money on ads and they didn't work. Trust me, paid advertising, I'm talking specifically Meta ads, Facebook and Instagram work exceptionally well when you do the work for a start and when they're actually designed and built the right way. Okay. Now there's obviously multiple funnels you can go down when it comes to paid advertising route. And I'll take you through all those different campaigns and processes in the coming videos. So the way that I built mine, let's rewind back to and get back on track with what we're talking about. The way I built my coaching business was with paid advertising, a community funnel, so a Facebook group basically, and a long form video. That was basically it, right? So the way that I was doing it was I had a free challenge, right? I was doing a straight advert for my program into Messenger. They would then come into Messenger. It was all automated, then answer a couple of questions. They get to the end. I say, great, you're qualified. If you want to achieve this, this, and this in the next however many days, click the button below to schedule your consultation with me. And it was going pretty damn well. I was spending about £1,000 a month on ads, and I was probably at one point, I was booking 5 to 10 calls a day, Monday to Friday. So I was taking about at least 20 calls a week, if not more. Yeah. So it was working pretty damn well. So paid advertising, they come in, they book a call. They would then go into my free group, and it was then in the free group where I was doing the long form video. And the long form video was predominantly live video inside of that group. I was going live inside of the group and just diving into their pain points and providing solutions to their problems, right? And that was pretty much it. I went live every single day in there because that was my primary marketing angle. The rest was all automated, right? With ads and messenger bots. So that was how I built my online coaching business initially, obviously paid advertising, with that approach, the messenger approach and the group and the free group. And like I said, I was probably enrolling 5 to 10 new clients every single week into that program. On reflection, I would still do it the same way now. And it's the same way that I teach my clients and I build for my clients the lead generation systems to grow their business quickly rather than waiting months and months for the content and the cold DMs to kind of build up momentum. It's a more sustainable approach. But one thing I would change is my pricing. I was charging like 50 quid a month back then. So although I had like 75 people in my program, I was only bringing in about £4,000 a month with quite a large client base. So that was the one thing that I would change, and that's what I get. And obviously, I've implemented that change now with my clients. None of my clients charge less than £150 a month, and most charge on average £250 a month for the coaching. And I have some that charge annually, £9,000 annually, £1,000 a month. There are obviously people charging more, but that's the pricing that I would generally lean towards. Is a paid advertising model where you're charging between 200 and 400 a month for your coaching, predominantly group based, with an option for one-to-one, two offers. That's kind of the angle I would go down. So that's how I built my business initially. And then as they do, changes happened on Meta, or Facebook as it was. They banned the messenger bots because people were taking the piss and were abusing them. So they got banned. And they had to bring in a bunch of restrictions and regulations in place that made it extremely difficult to leverage them without risking getting shut down, your Facebook page banned and all that shit. So I then lent towards free challenges. And again, I ran paid traffic. I ran one organic one initially, which had 30 people in. I closed 12 people out of 30. That then funded the next challenge, is paid advertising. So I had a free challenge, and it was called the Back on Track Challenge. 5 days. got them back on track with their health and fitness. Then I sold them, not on a call, I sold them into my main coaching program, group coaching, for £100 a month. And I probably did that for about a year. And I was consistently enrolling 5 to 10 new clients every single month through the challenge. And that was how I built my coaching business. I tried cold DMing briefly. I signed up with a mentor who taught cold DMing, and it was fucking shit. I hated it. So I stopped it. I just didn't do it. It didn't align with how I wanted to do things. Right. So that's how I built my coaching business, through paid advertising. And that's how I would advise you do it. No one wants to be sending hundreds and hundreds of cold messages every single day, every single week, getting shut down and ignored. And for some people, that's absolutely fine. But for a large percentage of people, they don't want to be doing that. So fortunately, you can leverage paid advertising on a modest budget. So yeah, that, my friends, is a brief introduction and a brief history on how I took 500 clients through my coaching program over a couple of years, how I built it, how I grew it, using paid advertising and long form content and a community funnel, and that those processes still work now. The tactics and the strategies within it, the systems that you use are slightly different, but the principles behind it is exactly the same, and it still works just as well. So if you have any questions on how you can build a profitable online coaching business without sending hundreds of cold messages, without having to post content multiple times a day, go and find me over on Instagram, Lewis__Pierce. Drop me a message and we'll go from there. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.